All right, guys, welcome to another We Are Film podcast. It is Monday, January 12th, 2026. Cannot believe it's the second podcast of 2026. And on top of that, I can't just believe the weekend that we just had. So, if you are on the live, you can hear me. If the sound is good, give me a thumbs up or let me know what's up. I see Dustin Gonzalez, Trip Turner, Robert Foster, and Mike Watson is on. Video kind of dusty. Did it follow you from Dustin? Houston. Shit. I am like, dude, still half asleep right here. So I ordered my belt sander today. Good. Well, Robert Foster says good. So without further ado, let me bring in my co-host first, and then we will get more people on as we get started. So where is Mr. Ryan Wilcox? Welcome, Ryan.
What's up?
Ah, man, tired. How about you?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Did you get a nap?
I got a nap a little bit, man. I got a nap, so I am happy. So
Uh,
let's
it
get
didn't work
this.
out for me.
It didn't work out for you?
No.
Oh man. All right,
Not yet.
let's get this intro started properly, man. So let's go with this here. While the intro is doing, I guess we can kind of talk in the background. I didn't want to put any music on, but I did get a 35-minute nap, so my eyes are still halfway shut. So yeah, but I'm here. We got Mother Marion says, "Hey all." Robert Foster says, "Welcome." Dustin says, "Ryan,
Oh, we had
show
no self. Yeah. Holy
one
shit.
selfie together." Oh, Robert just landed, getting bags. Your ass didn't have 5 a.m. flight. Hey man, if you had a 5 a.m. flight, we would have been late, okay? Because that it didn't work out right, okay? That
No.
is the 10, baby. That's right. We tinned a couple cars, so like, hey, we already got that done today. Literally just pulled up into the driveway. Whoa, what's up, Gabriel? All right, so we got that. Let's get it going. I'm not even paying attention to this. Oh. Dude, this live is gonna be crazy because we're gonna be lagging. We got people that's just kind of getting in. Everything is just lagging altogether. But hey, we here, and we will get this bad boy started. So, Rico says, "Yo, I had a 2 hour nap on the plane and at home, dude. I don't fall asleep on planes, but I was so tired. I was in and out." And Thomas said that I was like knocked out for good a little bit. But all I remember is about 15, 20 minutes of nap 2 times, and then I couldn't go to sleep for the rest of the flight. Jimmy
Mate.
Man says he feels great. Was Jimmy there? Heidi says home sweet home.
No, I didn't see Jimmy.
I didn't see Jimmy. I saw Chuck, so I didn't
uh,
see Jimmy.
so, you see, Mike says, somebody remind me at the next show to take pictures. It just, it just made me think like, maybe we could do something to like incentivize pictures. Maybe we could have on the website while we're there, like people posting photos that they took the day, and we can have like a most popular photo of the day or something, and give something away or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, good idea. That's definitely a good idea. I'm down for that.
Yeah,
Mike says he always forgets.
yeah. Jimmy
Jimmy
was a
says
no show. That's
no,
what.
that's why Dustin will say he feels so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still sneezing, dude. What the hell? Like, what
Bless
did
you.
Houston give me? And I've took allergy medicine, so I'm sneezing like crazy. All right, photo
It,
group.
it I'm also very guilty of being terrible with the photographs. That's why Dustin, we did that at the what was that, Virginia Beach. We were joking about him having a selfie class. He was trying to like keep me up, like, hey, come on, get selfies, get pictures with people. But we kind of let that go. And again, I don't really have any photographs either. I have like 4 photographs from the airport.
I've got some photos. I didn't get a lot. My goal was to get more photos, but I started, and then all of a sudden you start getting in conversations. You just start talking and meeting, and then it just goes really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Mother Marion says, me too. Haas says you could make a Google Drive link for people to post in there. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The cash, yeah. Oh yeah, you got plenty of selfies.
Oh man, you don't want to see the photos I got on my on my phone. But anyways, let's get some of these guests that are on here. Some of our champions, and then we also have this guy here. Let's get this guy first, see if he's even available. Nope, I guess we'll check back with him in a minute. All right. So without further ado, first and foremost, your heat shrink champion, Mr. Sean G. Tintman. Welcome.
What's up?
What's going on, champ?
Nothing much. Trying to get some energy back to me.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel drained, but I feel great.
I just want to ask this question right off the top. How many times have you rubbed in Avery's face already?
Not too many yet. I've been a good sport, and mainly because he came and whispered a few words of advice in my ear to help speed me up a little bit to get past Bayonne. So I gave him a little pass, and I've also given him a pass on screwing up that teams for us and getting that finger after it was over. But it's coming. He don't get a pass for life.
All right, we got another champion in here, and hopefully we'll get a few more people that's supposed to join on, but let's get Mr. Ricky Miller, one half the Miller brothers, the champion for the flat glass. What is up, Ricky? Oh, Ricky's driving. Uh-oh. He's got the shady connection, so we just lost him. Let's bring out Mr. Labubu since he's joining us as well. So let's bring him on. Hopefully he's got connection.
Yo.
What is up? See, he's got the film hat on, man. I need to go get my film hat on.
Oh, we got our first champ on of the night over here, bro.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Hey, we got some champs on tonight. Bro?
It's still in the luggage, man. I ain't had the energy to unpack. I got back, tinted 5 cars, and now I'm home.
No rest for the wicked.
No rest for the. That's right.
It's gonna be the Brady Bunch show. Just to let you know, we're gonna see a whole bunch of people here. But without further ado, let me bring on the champion of the auto side, Mr. Fernando Saints. Welcome.
Mr. Milwaukee.
Source not showing the height of the source or display. What does that mean?
What happened?
It says my source is not shown. Fernando, can you see us?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Look at the background already. He's already got it.
Fernando coming in with that showmanship right off the top, man.
Show the people the background, bro. I don't know if they can see that.
Hey, man, let me put it up here.
Put it up on the big screen. Yeah, look at it. Ooh.
There
Put it up in here.
And
nice.
Fernando coming in hot with the backdrop. Oh, and
look at see, there you go.
He gonna make me go unpack my suitcase.
Get that thing out, man.
Man,
champ is here.
Go ahead and go get it.
it's
There you go.
it's the show of the champs, man. That the belts should be out, shouldn't they?
Hey man, where's
Belt
my
should be
hoodie at,
right
man?
up front, man. That's what the belt is made for. It needs to be on that shoulder, just like that. Yep, that's it.
Hey,
Hey, I'm
and not
talking
around the
about
neck like I screwed up and did at the show. They
Yeah,
was like,
that
"Why is it around your neck?" I was like, "I couldn't get it on my shoulder."
yeah, that picture looked like he was trying to choke you.
All right. Without further ado, let's try to bring one more time Mr. Ricky Miller. Let's see if he comes on this time, man.
Boom.
Oh,
What's
there
up,
we go.
guys?
There we go.
There
What's
he is.
up?
Hey,
A little dark out right now. I'm way home at the moment. It's been a very long day.
man.
Very long day.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, Chuck.
Yeah, and as you guys were talking about belts, I saw that little piece about the belts. So I'm driving in my car. It's in my passenger seat.
There you go.
See, Sean, that's how you do it. That's how you a champ, bro.
I
There you go.
suck. I suck. I get it. I suck.
Just hang that thing on the rearview mirror, bro. You don't need to look behind you.
Well, I just got to keep it within reach of my son because
Yo, the guy on the TSA, I was getting in the line to pre-check, and he saw me with the thing right here, and he said, "That is real?" I said, "I don't know. It looks real to me."
Hey, did you try to take a bite out of it and let him see it like it is real?
It looks real to me.
All right. And then I think we have the Texas Squeegee, none other than Mr. Carlos, Tinter Battle extraordinaire. Let me introduce the Texas Squeegee one more time.
You
The
see,
other mouth of the South.
Jimmy says he remembers that belt.
Mouth of the South
There he
on
is.
the big screen, man. Let's give the proper introduction to Mouth of the South and put him on the big screen here, man. Let me do it on the big screen first. Come on. Why are we having this problem, man? The Mouth of the South is just so big. It's just like it don't want to put it on the big screen. I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. That's just crazy.
Cash Caduce, you're
the screen on it.
man, you're having some interferences there.
Hey, man. I don't know what's up with that. That's never has happened before, but it's weird right now. I'm trying to change screens, man. It's not liking it. So
The
let's do this.
system don't let you hang at the handle too many champions together.
Yeah.
Champions, right? It's an overload right now.
That's too much. It's overloading, bro.
A heavy stacked card there. Man.
That's funny, man. That's funny. It is funny because it's not letting me do any changes on it. Well, welcome, Carlos. So let's get it kicked off, man, guys. We're here.
Damn, I just saw you guys.
That's
And I want to see y'all back, man.
Yeah, when's the next one?
Let's do it.
when is the next one? Right there, right off the top. When is the next
Next
one?
weekend.
Next
But
weekend.
the next the main one's gonna be definitely next year, but we got some things in the works, so we'll be releasing. We got some projects, man. I will say one thing: the Tinter Battles 2026 is not over. We've got so much media, so much content from it. We're working on other projects to really just highlight more of what happened. I don't know about how you guys felt, man, but to me, there were so many epic moments from this past show.
Sure.
Epic moments in terms of the performances that some of the competitors had. Fernando Sainz with that belt sander, tons of controversy, but he's a Tinter's boogeyman for a reason. Everybody who complained about Fernando's winning, they either lost or weren't there. So at the end of the day, Fernando owes nobody an explanation because he is the #1 automotive division world champion there with his partner. And then Sean G. Titman, man, another one. Guys went what? How many rounds did you go? Six?
Yeah.
6. Dude, what by the time you got to that finish line, you're sweating, but man, it was earned, and then you just kept fighting and fighting forward, and you finally went to the against Avery Wells, beat him out twice, and then you got the belt on you. I mean, what an epic moment that was. Whenever you had the belt on your neck, and then you got emotional. You had Lil Mama right there as well. Dude, you can't write for you just can't script things like that. I mean, that's real raw emotion that we captured, and we're incredibly proud of the performance you put on there, and also the streaming online and Solar Effects getting behind you as well and saying, hey, $2,000 was not enough for a performance like that. We're gonna sweeten the pot a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, that
is
was
awesome.
that was
awesome.
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Man, did you guys notice the team Autobahn Kyle Whalen? Mike Powell had like the gnat spray.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I saw that on the Autobahn boot.
Yeah,
like,
finally I killed that mosquito.
Yeah, the first day there, Mike, we're standing over in front of the arena there, and Mike Powell walked over and he grabs that and he holds that out there. I look, it's his Autobahn gnat spray, and then he starts spraying it.
Yeah.
No shit, that's funny. So
I saw it on the video. These guys are crazy.
Dude, I will say one of the things like the heat shrink battles for this year, the thing that was like the most shocking, and Carly and I just kept looking at her with our mouth just gaped open. You know, we set up the competitions to get 16 preliminaries, and 16 competitors in the prelims. We were supposed to have 8 by the end of that day. We ended up with 4 because we had double disqualification rounds, and I think every single one of them that got disqualified, all of them using torches. Like all of them. So it was wild. Like Carly and I were looking at each other like, what is happening? There must be something in the air, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
Can you imagine if everybody disqualified themselves and Avery
I
like
the name of my business.
He's got right. Did you make that? What the fuck?
Oh, ChatGPT is the best.
Oh my god, dude.
Fernando's the master of Skynet, bro.
That's gotta be part of the gear that you come to the show for next year,
man, that is crazy.
The extermination.
I had it. I just don't want to jinx it, you know. It just, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fernando,
We need some hats like that, bro.
just to kind of showcase it when he comes back.
Dude, Sean, so whenever you were competing, dude, you had a different unique technique that you were utilizing. Like the way you were almost like you were, man, I don't know how to describe it either, because you were almost like manipulating giant fingers, moving into the center, you would hit it, and then you moving back in and you would hit it.
So
yeah,
I call that my mountain peak performance. So basically what I do is I create a mountain, shrink it down. Once that's flat, I bring more slack over, create the next mountain, start from the peak, work to the base. And that is my film. So I know what my film can do, and I know how much it'll float on my prep. And so I was doing exactly what I do at my shop. But it wasn't fast enough to beat Bayong. So when Avery came over, he was like, hey, I know you're doing what you do, but stretch that film tight, stretch it tight to the bottom and top. That way you don't have to play with it as much, and you're going to shave off at least 10 seconds. And that's exactly what it did.
And he ended up giving you the winning strategy against himself whenever you guys went up against each other.
Yep.
Dude, Avery, like his presence and in the competition, when to me it's the iconic Avery look is when he's got that hat on him and he's got those shades on there. Like that to me is like, it's such a cool look. I almost want to be that, like for I don't know. I would like to me. I feel like that's
dress up as Avery for Halloween.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. I just didn't want to like sound offensive or anything. But dude, yeah, crazy performance. One thing that you also did in the heat shrink battles, and I really want to share this content piece because I think it's going to be very educational. But I think it's going to throw a lot of people off. Is when you were doing the side shrink, and you were heating the side and tossing and what the hell was that? Like, why was the film not, creasing up in that edge? Because you would normally see that.
Because I was heating sideways, but I was also guiding it down. So every time I was bumping it, it was still going with the grain of the film. Again, it's all in knowing your film and knowing the limits of your film. So I know when I first started playing with the torch, the first thing I did was burn the hell out the film to know what it looks like when that film is just about to burn. So anytime I see certain signs, I know, okay, pull the heat away. So that's why I never burn the film because I know what it looks like right before it's gonna burn.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw the sideways shrink, I was like, dude, it's getting risky. And like I was getting a little bit nervous for you because the way that the torches were disqualifying people, like they were on a roll, and it was they would start great. Some people would shrink the top quadrants like fast, and then when it started going to the bottom, it was just shrinking down like butter. And then this like a fraction of a second, boom, burn mark, and they were out. Yeah. And then when I was watching you, I was obviously commentating as well, but man, like I'm living that raw emotion in the commentary watching you. I was like, dude, like I love you as a competitor, and I love you as a person too. So I was like, in a way, I'm rooting for you, but I'm also rooting for Bae Young and also rooting for Avery. I was like, no matter which way this round is gonna go, like I just wanted somebody to get to the finish line and not lose by disqualification anymore. Cause I was like, dude, it's like the disqualification, it's over in such a second, and it's so anticlimactic.
Man, and that's why I was happy that Heidi came up with that best 2 out of 3 for me and Bae Young.
Yeah.
I didn't want to win by like that from that round one. So it wouldn't have meant as much to me because I'd have been feeling like I didn't really win. So actually having to beat them fair and square, in my words, that's the way I needed it to happen.
Yeah, that was it was a special moment, and I definitely want to take some. I want to take a moment here to recognize Heidi. Like Heidi McGee was a person that was like, her name was floated out there whenever we were looking for the heat shrink battles, because with the heat shrink battles, it can be tough to judge. What's gonna lay, what's not gonna lay. But Marco was the one that made the suggestion that she was an incredible judge in some of the other competitions that she's done. Right down the middle. I mean, she's an incredibly nice person, but can also be ruthless and aggressive, and when she needs to be. And with the heat shrink battles, man, you have to be that way. I personally, whenever Byung Yo and you guys had that first match, and she gave it to you, like this is just in full transparency. I was like, oh man, like that one's gonna be a tough one, and I could see the crowds too, and I was like, man, that's gonna be a tough one over there. So when she came up with the best 2 out of 3. You want to give people, what they want. And I saw like also the crowd that was watching, like they also came to, they were like, yeah, like that's a good idea. That's a good idea. And afterwards, people were saying like, man, I'm so glad you guys ended up going that route, because it almost felt like it was tilted in one way or the other. And like, you don't want to end it that way. And like, obviously you have sportsmanship on your end as well, because you yourself are like, no, like if I'm going to win, I want to earn it. So that's obviously commands respect. But those kinds of moments, man, you can't script things like that. It just happens in a moment and turned into like a really epic story. And you and Avery became epic just as well. And that to me was like a great ending to the entire program for the heat shrink battle. So
yeah, definitely gotta give a shout out to Heidi McGee. And if you messed around, she had a special light for you, just to let you know that. So I don't know if some people saw that light, but she means business when she's trying to handle that stuff. But I've always said this in all the competitions, is that everybody talks about the competitors, but the toughest job is always the judging, because you guys are so sick and talented. It's to a micro fact is where you're gonna have to lay it down. Even on the heat shrink, dude, like how close you and Byung was going at it, like that was just freaking crazy. Like literally at one moment, you guys both picked up your hand almost at the exact same time. Like it was a half a second difference on it. And going back to Avery, man, gotta give love to the giant right there, because he saw his little brother struggling a little bit. He saw what needed to be done, and he's like, man, should I tell him? I'm like, yeah, because you got not to be cited or not, but anyways, I was there right at the action, and you had Eliu being the sport on Byung. I was like, bro, give him that little thing, because he's not singing in the moment. And then Avery has that line where it was just like, hey, just write it out. I forget the exact words he uses.
Cruise control.
Avery was cruise control, but he gave you that one nick. And here's the thing. As he gave you that advice, I'm like, if he beats you, it's because of that advice, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
You got to show love to the big dog right there, bro. Like for Avery, that to sacrifice to make sure that his brother got that love and understood it and have that chance to win, man. To me, I think that was the biggest thing for this Tinter battle, especially on the heat shrink. But
So what y'all didn't catch was after the first round with me and Avery, Lil Mama went over to him and she
I
ripped
saw
him a
that.
new one. She told him, I hope you didn't, but if you let him beat you, you better not. She said he's over there kind of trying to kick your ass, so you better try to kick his ass. Don't give it to him.
Damn.
And yeah, and I
well,
said, what? When she told me about it, I'm like, wait a minute, you're supposed to be on my.
Yeah.
But she knows me. I don't want anything given to me. I've always been one to want to earn everything I get. That way, it means something to me.
well, that's funny
Right.
because we were standing right there, and Mike Watson was there, and Tripp was there, and Avery was there. We're like, that if Sean beats your ass, he's not gonna let this out for until the next Tinter battle. It's like, so you better not let him beat your ass because he's not gonna let it down. So like before this pod we started, Sean was one of the first ones to jump on. I was like, hey, how many times have you given him hell already? He's like, because he gave me the advice, I haven't really pushed on it too hard, but I will.
It's coming. I'll pop up at his shop on a Friday and give him hell all day.
I love this industry and what everybody has turned into is just a big family event at the end of the day. And getting to know everybody, especially on this screen right here in the comments, it's like, man, I was just telling Ryan, I was like, we waited, here's Tinter Battle, saying, damn, Tinter Battles are over. Like, what the hell just happened? Like, it was so fun. My voice is messed up. It was freaking awesome to experience everything. Carlos, phenomenal show, bro. Like,
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
event is gonna have its ups and downs. There's gonna be some hiccups here and there. Like, no matter how much you prep, we are human. There are gonna be some mistakes on it. So I do want to give you that you did a phenomenal job.
Thank you, bro.
It was phenomenal.
I was thoroughly impressed with the
millions of views that you are looking for.
Oh
that production. The production was great. I know there's going to be tons of great stuff, and not only like the live shots that were going on, like all the other crews. I know there's so much the great content that's just waiting to be like seen.
Yeah, man. There were like from a perspective of the fan of what I call the sport of tinting competitions. From the stuff that was on the ground, like, man, there were so many epic moments, but I was like really, really glad that we went through the efforts to get the streams going the way that they were, because it was something like, after we did Tinter Battles in Orlando, Florida, 2024, it was what I was going for, but when you start getting into production, man, it's a completely different animal beast to do that. And typically, like the job that you guys saw me doing live, it's funny now that I got this thing, because I'm used to bringing this thing down and talking to AV and then going back up and then unmuting my mic, driving the energy forward in the event. It was a funnest show, but it was a completely different beast this time around. Man, I had such a blast on there doing it, but more so than that, dude, from many other Tinter Battles that I've done, this is like the level of competitors and the competition this year was like on a completely different level. For the team's automotive prelims, I mean, the judges were telling me like this is tough, especially the finals in the auto. Jeff Welch, Mike Sanchez, and then the traveling tinter Brent Dahlberg, who were the judges. They were coming over and telling me like, man, we're trying to move a little faster because we want to free up the cars for the heat shrink battles, but it's tough. These guys are really, really good. Something that I also thought, for me, that I thought was pretty big was the whole shaving situation and allowing teams to score extra points. Obviously, there were some tools right there that we didn't anticipate being brought to the floor in terms of like the belt tender, but hey, it's what happens. Like, it's the first time we wanted to create something to like raise the standard for the finished product, and having a factory finish, like that's obviously preferred to, micro edging it or something like that. Different styles that goes on there. And one of the things with these competitions that we always, we at least we try to do is we try to respect people's freedom of expression for how they approach installs. So whether it's bottom loading, two staging, you guys hear me say it all the time, even with the heat shrink battles, you want to use a torch, you want to use a heat gun. Like I try to respect people's approach to how they do this every single day to reflect, because more so than the competition itself between you guys, competing for a belt or something like that, the people that end up watching this online get educated because they're watching some of the world's best elite, that this industry has to offer, going head to head, and they're seeing, well, what are they using? Like, oh, why are they using that torch? Why are they using that technique? And that's where Carly and I really shine in what we do, because we try to give the technical breakdown, express the risks with one versus the other, and try to turn it into an experience that, can speak to different kinds of demographics, where everybody across the board gets something out of what they're watching. So, we added the shaving technique, but yeah, those damn belt sanders, man, they pulverize that glass and it turned into dust. And
yeah, but no, I don't. To be honest, it was dust all over the place right before the sander was gone. The car was 10 feet away.
Yeah.
I did our windows. You saw that how we work our windows. I was helping Gavi at the same time, so we did window by window by window by window. We didn't stand all over when we finished. We did window by window by window. So why I don't get that dust? And it was in my car.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So why the second place that was in the corner right by Kai Wallen, they didn't get that dust, and the Kai Wallen has a sander also.
Yeah.
So,
see, Kyle Whalen was another one that used the belt center. He just said
and the second place didn't get that they was complaining about other stuff. There was no complaint about the dust. It's some kind of way, like it's just one for me, and for other people don't work like that. It's just it is weird.
I'll say
but
this.
they gotta be the one thing that I'm gonna say. Let me before I'll let you talk. Ryan said, I say it, and I will say it again. When Fernando asks questions, it's not because he want to talk. It's because it's something that he's figuring out what to bring that he don't get disqualified.
Yeah.
So you guys gotta be a little bit more smarter about it and play in between the rules.
I do. I want to touch up on that. So here's one thing. I've mentioned this in multiple competitions. I've seen this. I've seen you do this at Reunion. I've seen you do this at WFCT. I've seen you do this with Tinter Battles. You're the one person I know that reads every single line of the rule, and Carlos has mentioned this before as well too.
Yeah.
Like Fernando will pick on everything. Like he will question every line. He will do that. And the thing there is, bro, you are the more detailed tinter than anybody else I know. Like you literally read every freaking line, every freaking dot, every T is crossed out. And you literally ask that question. And I want to go in. Kyle said it in the thing is you adapt. And Kyle was another one that used the sander. But here's the thing. Even before the sanders were out, you see the spotlights, you see the dust.
Yep.
Because the return from the air conditioner, the return was pulling up.
Yeah.
You see a dust actually going up. Like
because me, Ryan, Trip, and Scrappy, Jeremy Davis, when we were helping remove those tint, dude, there's dust on those cars, like laying on there because of all the everything going on. Plus, by that door, I think if anybody had any disadvantage, it was your car and the car next to it because of the door, the wind that it comes in. Because, like,
there was a draft coming through that door. It was cold.
So, but I want to address what the former champ Kyle Whalen said is, listen, we're tinters. Our goal is to adapt to our surrounding. So whatever you're doing, and you're coming in and you're competing, you have to compete with whatever is there, and you adapt.
Yeah, because they said you should do whatever you do in your shop all the time. Don't worry, you have to adapt. You cannot come with a film
Yeah.
exposed from 5 feet away, coming all the way flying and trying to put it on the window and expect not getting any dust on it. You know, that's why when you saw that I was working with Gabi, we cut the windows and I let Gabi do the first one. I didn't put any water, just I pull, and then I realized, wait a second. Then I was putting, Gabi was just hardly the window. I was doing the water for the window, for everything, and he was just placing the film. And then we adapt to it and we did the other 3 the same. So it's just you have to adapt. You know, sometimes when I go to a body shop and it's dust everywhere, they want me to do the window, and I have to adapt to it. And if it's wrong, I have to change it. You know, it's just
Another
Fernan,
thing.
Go ahead.
for me. It looks like I don't know. Let me just shut up.
I was gonna say with Mother Marion brought up a very like and dude a crazy moment. Like we found the clip. I went through it yesterday, and Fernan, like you your partner basically wore you like a backpack on that back window where he was utilizing the bottom. You know, he's got the longer reach, so where the reach was seen, he was there, and then you strapped on him like a like a tit buster or a true spray active spray pack behind him, and you're imagining the top. Like I've never seen like you normally on flat glass you see on giant windows people doing a 2-man install, but this is on automotive. I've never seen that before. And walk me through again who came up with that strategy and
Yeah, I came up with it. That's it. We didn't have the chance to practice in any car. He was in Puerto Rico. We tried to fly like Puerto Rico. He coming back for here to practice, and we didn't have the chance. So we went. We roll it, and the only thing that we planned it was that, and because I remember at last minute, like it was like 12:30, and I have the film over there, and I don't even practice the back window. And to be honest, that film that I use for that back window is not the film I use on the shop for Tesla 3. So I chose that film because heat shrink, but I didn't thought about it the back window. I just give me a 60 roll, send me this one. And I said, I have to try it. And I start trying it with Gabi, and he find out, you're faster shrinking it. You got to lay it down. And I said, okay, so you're going to go inside, clean it in between. I do it. I'm going to roll it because we don't have the pool noodle. To do it on the window. I said I have to do it in the pivot, and it's cleaner anyway. So, and I said you're gonna go inside, and I'm gonna go behind you like freaking horse. I don't care. And I gotta have that roll in one kick down in the corners when you release it. So I was holding in between. He got it done, but he's supposed to stay inside squeeging it. And he said, "What about if I go outside and get details? Because I'm not the guy that go for details. I don't see. I'm not blind, but I don't see. I just let Tiny look for the windows that I installed. So I said that would be better. So we switch. He get out, I get in again, and I squeeze the window the fastest I can. And actually, I creased that window. That window had a crease, like a 1/2 inch crease on the corner on the top.
Yeah.
So I did it. We did it that way. But that was the only plan that we came up at last minute.
Yeah.
The other stuff that you saw, I had the suction cups was an idea in my mind. The sander was an idea. I asked for it, but everything else that we did, we was adapting to a situation.
Yeah.
Gabby was placing the window. I was throwing the water. I pulled the window. He placed on the window. He was not even squeezing the water out. Like he's there. Finish it.
Well, I do want to welcome the other half of the Miller brothers. Josh, welcome. You finally got on.
Flat glass battle champion. Congratulations, man.
Guys. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Congrats on that epic win, dude.
It is tag team time right now because Ricky's like, I just got home. I'm out. Here's Josh.
Is your belt riding next to you too?
Actually, yeah, I got it right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sean G, man, they're
I
putting
don't
you
think we're
down,
gonna
bro.
see Sean's belt tonight, boys. He ain't moved yet.
No, because it's in my tool suitcase, and I dropped that off at the shop. I wrapped it in towels so it didn't get any scratches or anything. So it's not here.
I just want to address some of the comments. There are some shots being fired in the comments as well. Any controversy is going to be a lot of back and forth. at the end of the day, I am gonna say as simple as possible here is that, guys, we all know you guys are all badass tinters. It, you all got skills. Sometimes you just have the better luck that day. It's like any given Sunday. It's gonna happen what's gonna happen.
That's
Now,
right.
between Elio and Kyle, I'm trying to keep up with the comments, but I see that there's that file and the sander thing going on there. And Kyle just said, "Hey, I'll put my career on the line," saying that that sander did not damage that window.
No.
I want to turn that over to Ryan because Ryan actually did a test and stated something about that because he was removing a lot of the door windows, and he removed that door window where the file was used. So Ryan, non-biased, because Ryan, I love the assassin because he's always fair game on here. One of the reasons so many people respect you because you're always straightforward. But can you put some light on this, Sander? Because I know this is one of the things that's just so controversial, man. Like we just have to cover it. I don't want to deal with this kind of stuff, but I do want to put it out there because we put everything out transparency here on WeAre-Film. So like,
Yeah.
let the industry kind of know your take on it because you literally did a test.
I
And I
did.
want you to walk through that test too.
Yeah, so I was curious as well. Like can that actually be damaging the top edge of the glass? Because we know when people misfile, have the wrong file, whatever, they could chew the edge of the glass up and stuff like that.
Tinterruption.
I
didn't really heard the answer. What the hell?
So I'm like, I took my
wait
red
a
dot.
second. Sabotage.
Am I there?
Am
I there?
The lag button on him, bro.
All of a sudden, it said my connection got lost. So like,
And he's back.
so anyway, like I'm gonna try shaving it, right? So I put my blade up there on the top of the glass, and I ran it down, and it slid and shaved a smooth sliver off the top of that. There was not a burr or nothing. It didn't. My edge didn't grab, and that's actually kind of uncommon on a lot of the Teslas that we do. It's very common for me to find an edge here or there. Like sometimes on some of the corners of the Tesla windows, like I'll go through half a blade trying to shave that edge right there because it's so rough it's chewing it up. But the ones that were sanded, when I shaved it come off. It went nice and smooth. So I don't think that sandpaper was burring the edges of the glass.
The dust, I'm sorry to interrupt you. The dust that you see is from the film and the actual sandpaper.
Yeah.
For you to cut into the glass, you have to use a very rough sandpaper.
I think so too.
The one that we use is almost like, I think it's 1,500 or 2,000. Okay, you don't even, you touch it and you said, do I gonna cut the film with this? Because you don't even feel it. And actually it is videos around beyond shaving that windows that I did my prelims on like butter. And I don't see any hesitation. It was like butter, and he passed a squeegee, passed a hand. So it just, the same as before, adapt. You
Well,
gotta
I know there was a lot of
Alright.
controversy going on, and I didn't know that Ryan actually did that. So as we were coming to the airport and as we were driving today, we discussed that. We talked about it, and because I know that last night there was a lot of controversy on that stuff because of the dust and that. Like I said, dust wise, there's video proof that dust was just there. You saw Mike Sanchez, one of the judges. He was trying to judge the windows, and he would just clean the window, judge it, and then clean the window again because dust was just coming in. It was listen, it was compact arena. Okay, there were a lot of fabric. I mean, you guys did a phenomenal job with the branding and all the logos and the banners and the everything around on it. It's just you have a carpet floor. You have
hundreds of people stomping around.
Hey, I didn't get my package, Mama.
Because he looks shameful without his belt.
Carlos said he didn't get his package.
Champion on my show. I cannot stand it anymore.
And you gave Marco a package you didn't give Carlos.
I'm putting it in the mail tomorrow.
Text me your address, Carlos.
I just know the story of Marco, but I've never seen it.
Did Marco
He didn't open it yet.
Oh, he hadn't opened it.
No, we don't. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard anything, but yeah, I
Anybody
got
else need any special packages?
I think a lot of I think this
I send my
controversy.
address over.
I think with the amount of tension around this controversy, I think everybody needs a package right now. They need to release that stress and tension that built over Tinter Battles the last 2 days.
Hey, look.
Let me say something. With the amount,
I just go ahead and upgrade to the next.
For your experience that we have, as as window teams, as the experience that we have. So you can, again, Ilyu cannot pretend coming around from 5 feet away with that exposed glue and trying to get a clean window. That can happen in your shop. If you're going to go to the bathroom and come back with the film exposed, it doesn't contaminate, it's fine. But in that environment, you cannot pretend doing that and come out clean. Probably in the prelims, yes, because you have the peel board over there and it's close to it. But the way you guys move it on the finals, it is far away. He peeled the back window from the front door that I don't know why he peeled in the front door and came back like this and trying to put it on the window. You cannot expect a clean window like that. I'm sorry. And he's good as he's come. And I look up to it in one time, I said, okay, I want to be like him. He win. I want to win too. And he's not envy. I just want to win like him. He got a few championships. I want to be like him, but I want to be like Bayon. I want to be like Kyle. I want to be like everybody. I want to beat everybody to be better. But you gotta think, it is simple. You cannot be blaming other people for your mistakes. I'm sorry, but it's the way it is.
Man, and at the end of the whole division, man, you had a stacked card like Christian Alvarez, Alex Rosales, the former XTC champions, and then the rest of the teams, everybody had an awesome performance, and like some of you guys said it best. At any given day, it could have been any team winning that one and winning those rounds. It doesn't take away, man. It was such an awesome moment. But I want to actually take it over to Joshua Miller here, who had a crazy performance there. Like Joshua and I don't know if you guys have seen their videos there. Go to Green Valley Tint on Instagram, where Ricky Miller kind of messed up some windows and it took him out on the prelims. But these guys made up for it in the Flat Glass Battles division. Went during the Flat Glass Battles prelims, by the way, for those who didn't watch it, I mean, everybody here I think was there, but for those who didn't watch it, man, I love all divisions. It's like trying to choose my favorite finger, but Flat Glass this year was the energy was off the charts, dude. Between the Miller brothers, Marcus Quintana, Flat Glass Joe, Cedro Rodriguez, and Bruce Slavish, they brought a different level of energy this year. It was like the most entertaining, but man, I don't know if any of you guys watched the judging process for the Flat Glass. We got a couple of videos that we're going to be releasing here shortly. But, man, in the finals, they were looking hard for any little, imperfection on there. And ultimately, Joshua Miller, Ricky Miller took the belt home. And I wanted to ask Josh, whenever I was up there and I was announcing, third place, I went second place. Right before that moment I announced first, how did you guys feel?
I felt really confident. So once you called those two guys, before the windows were judged, and then even when they were judged, you could kind of look at everybody's windows, and I just knew ours turned out really well. So once you called Marcus and Joe, I think we might have actually won this. Just having been able to see, I mean, and they marked up every little teeny tiny speck. I thought my big 8 by 60, I thought it was flawless. Like I couldn't see anything at all, and they still found like 4 or 5 specks on it that they marked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they marking? And then when I went back and looked at it, I'm like, dude, how did they even find that?
They're there.
It's not something you even normally see. So they definitely picked through those windows like crazy. It just went so smoothly for us. We worked so together, but we also were kind of working on the fly. This was I got to give you credit. Out of all the architectural competitions we've ever done, the format you set up was the most fun, and I think the best executed. The dowing the back of the windows and pulling the gaskets was great to be able to see how people's cuts were. not how they normally wouldn't do, like leaving the gaskets in and trying to cut a tight gap or tuck it under a gasket isn't something any are gonna do if they know how to pull those gaskets. So that was bringing the vinyl windows into it, which I know you did it in 24, but like it be multiple windows and a team was really fun, because most of the time when you're working on architectural projects, it's a team of people for the most part. I know there's people out there still doing it solo, but for us it's been a team thing for a while, and we typically work in crews. So that's where I feel like me and my brother had a big advantage, was we've worked together on so many projects that we know what each other's thinking. And we even threw a curveball last minute because we saw other people bring rulers, and because cutting 8 out of a 48-inch box for a 6-inch window, all of a sudden having a factory top, I feel like I teach people how important it is to use a film. So when you're laying any film, you have a factory top edge, if at all possible. All of a sudden that was out the window. Even with those box splitters that we got from Mike, those really helped. And I think the finals, everybody had one. The 8mm wasn't going to cut straight out of that, but other people brought rulers, and when they were getting their film ready, we're like trying to cut straight edges on it so they could have a factory top. And when we practiced doing that window one time with 8mm in a day, we were just going to factory one side, pre-cut the window by cropping the corners, cut the top, crop the side, cut the bottom. And that's how we practiced it. And it turned out good, but that top cut just still wasn't perfectly straight. Trying to cut that 8mm in there, and it's like, I know that that's what they're looking for, and they want to see as straight as possible. Last second, right before we went, I looked at Ricky. I said, "Hey, let's cut this pattern a little bit longer, and you factory the bottom left side. I'm gonna factory the top left side, but I'm gonna leave it long over the frame, and I'm gonna squeegee it to the frame, and I'm gonna cut the top edge against the top of the frame. Then we're gonna bump it down and factory the top and the left, and then we only have to crop one corner, cut two sides." And that little pivot, I think, made a big difference. So we attacked the 8mm window first, and that went so smoothly that, like, I think 5 minutes in, maybe a little bit more than that, Ricky was squeezing 8mm window already cut and set in place. So while I was cutting the other patterns, and then when he came over to me as I was cutting those patterns, finishing cutting them, somehow it went, and he was like, "Dude, that window is perfect." I was like, "Oh," I felt really good to have over 20 minutes left for 2 of us to tint 3 windows with solar. It just, like, it went really, even after we finished and before I looked at other people's windows, I felt really good about it. That was a cool one, man. Like, especially competing for the first time, being also against my brother, because we're normally at competitions talking shit, we're gonna beat each other, and this time it was more like, all right, let's go win it together. That was awesome, man. It went so well.
Well, dude, I know that the emotions were high because, as you guys shared that video with Ricky Miller, and he kind of drugged the team back in the automotive division. So I know that was eating him up. And one of the things I wanted to ask him was, what was his feeling going into the flat glass? Did he feel like now he really had to perform? And then when you guys did perform well, what was internally, how did he feel knowing that he had a bad, a not so good performance in the auto, but a great performance in the flat glass?
I don't think he felt any extra pressure. He's so confident with flat glass. That's the other weird thing, is going into auto. I don't tint auto ever anymore, and he does pretty, like, way more than I do. He's at the shop a lot, ever at the shop, and every now and then he'll jump on something and help the guys out. And I figured I'd be the one to drag us down on auto. Like, I kind of went into it with no expectations, and I would have felt really chill. And since we'd already made the finals for architectural too, it was kind of just like, okay, well, like, that's the other thing. I know how good everybody is. Like, making the finals at that competition was tough. I mean, I feel like everybody that did hand cuts on the regular. I don't know if anybody made the finals that hand cut on the regular. we haven't been hand cutting at our shop for a very long time. We were one of the first shops ever to switch over to plotting. And I don't know, I don't know, I don't think most people care edges, like especially customer wise. So it's never been a concern to us. I feel like shaving edges is more like to prove to other tinners how good you are. Maybe like for the occasional really high end show car, but I've never felt like a super tight top edge has ever mattered. Like, yeah, keep it tight and even and consistent, and the average customer isn't gonna care. So all of a sudden, it having to be hand cut and shaved is like if you're doing that on the regular, there's no way you're gonna go in and perform under pressure under the time, man. Like, so I didn't have any high expectations for Otto. I don't think Ricky did either, because even he can shave, but I think he knew under the time crunch, thing went wrong, it was over. So I don't know. You have to ask him on that, but I didn't sense it. I didn't sense it at all. I felt like he was just ready, locked in to do the architectural thing. So
yeah, I wanted to address a quick question because I've seen them here in the comments about releasing the score. So yeah, we'll be releasing those the same way that the judges gave them over to me. I'm just we're gonna just release them as well for everybody to see, because that was one of the things that we really wanted to deliver for the competitors, is to give more detail into what went behind the score. There was some questions in the finals because these cars are utilized in training, so they were sustaining some damages that I'm hoping I don't get a call for, because then I might have to pay for them. But in the finals, though, I asked the judges for some clarification. I was like, hey, how are you guys going about with some of the damages? Because they might have happened during the training seminars, and they said in the finals, like, we didn't count off for any damages to the cars. So I was like, okay, cool, because I know some people were asking me for it. Everybody usually goes up to me, but this time, I mean, now it's like we select the judges, but for me, it's like I have to respect what the judges do in their decisions, and they all came together to unanimously decide, like, yeah, there was a lot of training that was going on with these things, and people were kind of jacking them up with scratches and things that of that nature. So they didn't deduct, at least to my understanding, for what I was told, they didn't deduct any teams for any deductions. I mean, sorry, for any damages.
Something about the shaving and about the rules, that has to be with the rules. That they have to pay attention what you're saying, because you always said that this is extra points. You don't have to do it.
Right. Yeah, that was
You
another
can
one
go to
too.
your micro edge and do a perfect window.
Yeah.
Whoever
I think
do it
Rob,
is like speed kills. Using the torch, you burn the film. So if you go to the shaving, wasting time trying to get that perfect edge, why don't micro edge? Other stuff that they never meant that you never mentioned, but I brought it to a few of the teams. I said, Carlos says that you have to do the full back window, but he never mentioned that it has to be in one piece. He never mentioned that. So
Yeah.
if
See, like those
you
are.
have an issue with it, you can split the window and do it right.
see,
Because it was not a rule. You have to. It's a back window in full. It doesn't matter if it's three pieces or four. You do it the best you can and get it the best score.
yeah, I mean,
There's.
seen the back window.
No, but I mean, it's something that you gotta have in mind when you get to compete. Because
Yeah.
I put my window at like about 15 minutes left, 18 minutes left,
yeah, I mean,
and I still crease it. But if I do have time, probably I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna split it."
Just
you
redo the top.
Just to get it done, because I don't want to get the full deduction of not getting the window done. You know what I mean? Or
yeah,
getting the
a
window
lot
a
of
crease
people
like
went
this
for the
big.
extra point and they messed themselves up. Just kind of like what Carlos also was talking about, and we saw this in the finals or quarterfinals, I guess, for the heat shrink, is that you're using the torch, you're trying to go speed, and you burn the film,
Mm-hmm.
and especially the first two contenders that went in, and they both got
I
DQ'd.
was disqualified.
And I'm looking at Carlos' face. Carlos looking at David Carly like, what the hell just happened? Like, both the guys got DQ'd.
Like this.
But
Yeah.
It's the
First
same
two
problem.
gone, four gone. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same problem a lot of people try to do is they try to get the extra 5 point and they end up messing themselves up because they were trying to get the extra points where it wasn't necessary. It was just there. And like you said, and this is what I liked about Fernando is that he goes into the detail. Like, hey, why didn't we were even talking about this beforehand. It was like the night before. You don't have to do this. It's an extra point.
Yeah.
But a lot of people we saw got themselves dinged for trying to go for the extra point. So
Yep.
and
There you go, Cash. You get it.
And here's one thing I will let the secret out, and I've talked about this multiple times, is a lot of time in these competitions, sometimes you try to fix a small little thing and you end up causing more points or damage or redo than just take the little hit. And a lot of guys that won have taken a little hit. I mean, we have the former champions that had a gnat in their damn tent and won a Tinter Battles in 23. So like it's about what the rest of the work is. It's like don't try to overdo things. I mean, we find this every day, right? Like when we do a 10 and we're trying to fix something, and if it doesn't get fixed right away, it's either two things. You can either call it or just rip the damn thing off and then redo it. Don't spend 10 minutes on trying to nitpick one little thing. Like
especially when that trying to fix it is going to take longer than redoing it. I'm quick in my shop. If I see something, I'm quick to just rip it off and hit the plotter button again and retint it instead of spending. For me, being a one-man shop is all about time. I got the quality, but I'm also looking to use as little time as possible. So if it comes down to time versus throwing away a piece of film, I'm gonna choose throwing away the film every time.
This is the last thing I will say about the sanding. Do you know the reason I take putting that thing on the window and make sure it won't go all the way down and I don't damage the gasket or the door panel, or I have it in reverse instead of going the other way and I peel the film back. So they are talking because I did it right. But what about if it went wrong? Then we make a bully of it? Even with the sander, Fernando fucked up, right? That I won but never won. Like it's just it's a bunch of haters. That's it.
I see
Josh,
Dustin's
Josh, I do have a question on the flat glass because I did see you guys do a paper towel up on the top right when you guys did the security film. What was that about?
So I noticed it even went to peel it. I don't know when it happened, but it was just like the quarter-inch little fold at the exact corner where it had like a light crease in it. So that's something we'll do in the field.
Well, I can tell you when that happened. That's when Ricky fell over on that thing when he was about to cut
No. It happened after we cut it, I think, or when we pre-cut the top and went to push it in. I know, like, cutting that right side is kind of when I saw it happen. And when we went to pull it off, I saw that it was there, but it didn't look like bad. It didn't look deep. And I knew that we could probably started with it, get it to dry out and lay down. They did catch it. It didn't, Ricky, even doing that, once he pulled it out, it was still not fully tacked on that corner. They marked, as soon as Chuck Cochran looked at that corner, I saw him mark it. I knew he was going to. But luckily, the rest of the window was really clean and every other corner was perfect. And the other windows looked great too. And even the one mark we had on the vinyl window along the one side, when you really looked at it, you saw a little teeny tiny bit of a gap, but it was on that top vinyl window where those seals like come in, and when carding it, it like pushed that seal in and created a little bit of a gap. You ran your finger along that seal and pulled it back out. All of a sudden, it wasn't there, and that side also was chewed up. Those frames were chewed up from people practicing on them. Already a bunch of nicks on them ahead of time. I was actually crazy impressed how straight Ricky's cut was on that left side with how ate up that vinyl was. It's almost like something that was probably helped us. Them seeing a little bit of there, but seeing how straight that cut was, with it being all ate up.
Vernon, what are we looking at
Damn,
here? Can you explain
500K?
what
Yeah,
the
what
500K
What is
is?
that?
Uh-oh. No
He lost
sound.
his volume.
You mute yourself?
Oh man. No sound,
So
Vernon.
that's they can keep hating. I must get a nice paycheck later.
Hey, Vernon's over there throwing shots, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to
5,000 views already.
500,000, bro.
500. It's half
Oh,
a million. Dude,
500,000. Yeah, sorry.
watch when Vernon. I'm telling you right now, dude. Some of the clips that we got from you, I know. Putting all the controversy aside, putting on my producer's hat on for a second. Some of the clips and the angles that we got from you doing the belt sander method with the light coming on the other side, man, dude, I can't wait to share that one out because I know that once we put it out there, it's just gonna like pop, man. It's gonna take off. Everybody's gonna have an opinion about it, but hey, it bumps up the numbers, and if ultimately people have opinions on the things that they care, which is good, and that's what helps to elevate everybody else and make them better throughout the industry.
Yeah.
Can,
And
can I?
listen again, like you said, you put your your hat on, production hat on, and I will put
Producer.
my Fernando hat on. We all good. It's just we all up there. We
Yeah.
there for a reason. So you just take it and move on and try to be better next time. These envy and these hypocrites and all these people, they have to stop. That I know they will exist no matter what, but they have to stop. They have to be happy for whoever win that night and move on.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys
See you
just
later.
caught that dust has made it over to the Squeegee's screen, and he
I
just
thought he needed that gnat spray.
Well, I mean, dude, it's because it was an incredible performance. I mean, also Danny Munoz. I want to say this before I head out because I'm gonna have to head
Yes.
out real quick. Danny Munoz, probably one of the most epic displays of courage and competition. The guy sliced his finger. He was bleeding like a stunt pig, and he just kept going with it. I spoke with him afterwards, and I asked him, "Hey, what was going on?" And he said like he had sliced himself because I guess he had a something in his belt. Sliced himself. He started bleeding. He tried to wrap it up. It really wasn't happening, and then he just kept going at it, man. And like when we published that content and footage, dude, to me, I go to a lot of these events, and I get the best seat in the house. When I saw that was to me, I was like, man, this is gonna be. I feel like one of those moments that is just gonna be captured in history, because like we all know what it's like to get cut when we're tinning. But the fact that he kept going, and to the degree that he was bleeding, I mean, he was dripping blood.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And he kept going at it, man. That to me, like, it goes to show that the no quit in him, but also in everybody else that had it in this competition. Man. And just some final words that I want to to end on a lighter note, at least for my segment and session, was I can't express how thankful I am to every single person that came out, to every person that competed. You guys created such an incredible atmosphere and moments that are going to be talked about for a long, long time. And the content is going to come out of it's going to influence a lot of people that are going to be watching this around the world. So like, I don't know what other word to say it in the strongest sense of the expression. A huge thank you. I'm so grateful to everybody for the experience, for coming out to the show, making the event and experience that it was. Thank you guys so much for the energy, and like, I love this industry because I love doing it with you guys, and you guys are friends, our peers. Man, I don't know. I can't express.
We also thank you about it. For the platform, we are talent
Yeah,
the
exactly.
platform to grow up a little bit, and now with the views and this and that,
The
you can do whatever
vision.
you want when you install. And you did a right, a good work. Excellent work. Of course, not everything's gonna be fine. You don't always agree with the boss all the time, but you sit on the table, you talk, and you gotta keep working together. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just
I
for
think
fun.
I think that's one of the things that we'll see in the next few months. I think the vision that Carlos, you have, and the change that you're bringing to the industry for the digital viewing,
Yeah.
the focus that you have that's different from a lot of people, and this is why I love Tinter Battles, is because you always are trying to go outside the box, and you're still trying to get the competition in there, but you're now trying to change some stuff, and you're bringing these old age people into the new age, right? So like the clips, the views, the
Yeah.
clicks, what we just saw right there. I think you guys did a phenomenal job. covered
Thank
it.
you, bro.
Every controversy aside, the people had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The show was phenomenal. The setup was phenomenal. The video footage, we'll see that it's gonna be crazy. But at the end of the day, what you're doing to the industry is you're bringing awareness
Yeah.
like nobody else is, and I
Yeah.
do respect the hell out of that. And I do want to say thank you on behalf of film. That hey, listen, I think it's unique situations like this where you bring something unique to uplift the whole industry. That needs to be respected.
I appreciate that, man.
100%.
We you know, like a lot of the we try to elevate the industry, and man, there were so many manifestations that came to, you know, came to reality from this particular show. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a whole lot of new faces at this event. The people that had never been to any other kind of a platform, it was like them walking into it for the first time. You know, we
Yeah.
went around collectively asking for feedback, like, you know, what did you think? How did it feel? What did you like? The common feedback across the board was just the inviting atmosphere that everybody felt, and that's one of the things that I felt like with the training seminars that we have. And it really, like, you're able to access some of these guys that you might see on the on social media, or you might see competing and placing high, but you can access them and like really talk to them, and it people are just trading knowledge and wisdom amongst each other, and that kind of environment and culture, it really creates a welcoming atmosphere for the people that are new, who don't know anybody, who may go to, you know, or who may be shy to come up there, because in other industries, man, like, and we were told this by even the staff members that work the event venue, like there are other industries where people are standoffish and they don't want to share, you know, they'll go to maybe a trade show or something, and they're very hesitant in talking to somebody else because it's hush hush, it's a secrets, and they're trying to hold on to whatever knowledge that they have, and they're looking at us and like, man, you guys are like, this is just a different environment. And also, I want to bring awareness to one other. There's a video that we're going to be putting out here shortly. So Pete Espinoza, he's a crowd favorite because he's incredibly a humble individual and human being. He's obviously one of my installers, but his little brother came to the show to watch him compete. My one of our reporters got an interview with him, and they, you know, was asking him, like, you know, what do you think of Pete? And man, wait till you guys see this, but he was talking about Pete like, I saw him and I wanna do what he's doing. I want to follow in his footsteps. And you know, he was like 10, I think he's 10 years old or 12. He's pretty young. But when I first started Tinter Battles way back in 2021, having kids training at that was so important to me, because I was a kid when I started learning how to tint at the time. And I was lucky that the person that I was under was very nice about teaching me and having patience to me continuing this curiosity with this thing called tint, because I couldn't figure it out, but it looked so nice when you finally got it right. Man, when I started doing Tinter Battles in 2021, like, I wanted to create more of those opportunities out there, and seeing the kids coming out to the shows really meant a lot. I saw Johnny's kids, I saw Jordan's kids, you know, I saw a few others that were there. That was really special. So if anybody that is watching, or if you guys here took time to talk to one of those kids, like, thank you, because it is much more influential that you realize today, but you will find out in a couple of years from now when they'll bring up, like, you told me something whenever I was here, or they see you guys competing in the bright lights in the action, and to them, you guys look like stars. And that's a lot of the magic of entertainment, of what I like to do, is to really to elevate you guys, the Fernando Saints, the Elio Albelos, the Sean G's of today, which becomes, you know, the heroes for the leaders of tomorrow. So thank you guys for making that experience like really, really memorable. You know, we're just beginning our third phase of Tinter Battles 2026 with the media distribution, and that to me is where it's super exciting, because it's going to create so many ripples effects where you guys are going to be benefiting a lot from a lot of that exposure. So thank you for the experience. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to provide this show for you all.
I just wanted to
Thank
say,
you, man.
Thank you for
Yeah,
the
man.
platform.
Appreciate you. It was my
I want to
first
say,
time, bro. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you, brother. It's cool. I'm going to be heading out here, man. You guys continue the conversation. I'll be watching here from my phone, but I got to get back to work.
well, hold on a second.
Good
A
night,
couple of
brother.
things. I want to just want to say a couple of things, Carlos, before you go. You know, I just want to express my gratitude. I think for everything you've done. The production value I in this show, you know, was clearly you put a ton of energy and thought into. Is really incredible. The lighting was very dramatic. I know it was difficult for the judges. Like it almost was like you creating a judging challenge, you know.
I said that in the commentary too. Judging
But
battles.
I also want to say like the flat glass rigs, they were pretty awesome. They I love the build quality of them. They seemed really sturdy until while I was removing some film, I'm looking over at them doing the security film, and those guys were hammering the hell out of those things, man.
Yeah.
I didn't think they would move that much.
Yeah. I mean, when I saw Cedro and the way that he was hitting, I mean, last year when we had flat glass battles, it was one of the feedbacks that I got that they were bending too much. So, and I knew once we were adding security films, I know Cedro was the one that I had in mind more than anybody, because that guy, he's a literal Viking when it comes to these competitions. And I was like, dude, we've got to make it at least strong and sturdy enough for him. Because I know he's gonna lay. He think he was the tallest competitor, probably has the biggest stature, and I knew he was gonna be leveraging all of his weight to be pushing it out there. And if you watch the content, that's exactly what he did, man. So we added extra braces on there. We went through a lot of trials and runs before we took the stance to the actual competition, because like we always try to provide the most fair platform. And one of the things, I'm gonna give ourselves a little bit of some credit. At least we had all of the same vehicles, because that was something that was very important. If you really want to, I wanted to try to level the playing field for everybody. So we got all the same vehicles. It wasn't the easiest to do it, but at the end of the day, it got done, and we try to have a level playing field for everybody, and we did the best we could. So, but yeah, man, listen, man, thanks for the kind words. I appreciate you,
bro. You on top of all that, you still had to put your foot down for Cedro. You know that, right? Like I saw that when he was hammering that window and it was moving, and like,
oh yeah,
dude. You see Carlos go there very calmly and just put his foot so that because that whole station was moving.
Yeah,
and
the wheels weren't
Cedro
locked.
was really going at a beast mode.
I'm surprised he had good balance too, bro. He ain't
Carlos,
falling nothing.
thank you, bro. Like, thank you for being on. Thank you for putting out a great show.
Yeah.
Thank you for making a difference in the industry, and thank you for having a unique mindset and an event. And I'm looking forward to whatever next Tinter Battle is doing, because I will definitely be there.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll be there.
Regardless,
100%.
everybody, we do want to say thank you for that.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Now I'll be seeing some. Maybe I don't think any of you go to XDC, but if not Film Fest, I'll be seeing you guys there.
We'll see.
Man.
You'll see film.
We'll run it again, and I can't wait to. Hopefully, you guys will have me on the mic and
Come on, bro.
the
We already
crowd riled
talked
up.
about it. There's no secret. I already told people you're doing the MC on it. Let's not even hide that, okay, guys? Like, we'll talk about Film Fest in a few minutes, but I wanted to make sure we cover Tinter Battles. But yes, Carlos and David are going to be at the mic at Film Fest in May 29th to the 31st in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
So there definitely will be more content coming out and more fun happening. So, but I know you got to go, so do want to say thank you on behalf of everybody. I know, again, controversies aside, man, like there's always going to be controversy. There's never
always
anything that's 100%. Even with everything we try to do, I always say it forward, man. Listen, we're human. My goal is to hit 80-90%. My goal is never to do 100%. As tinters, we all know there is no fucking perfect window. Excuse my language, but you strive to do it at the best you can.
Well said, man. Well said. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a great night. I'll be watching here from the other side of the screen. Squeegee that. Squeegee out.
Good night,
See ya.
Later.
Later, man. Thank you. Hey, I got to run too, guys. I pulled over on my way home. My wife's going to kill me. I've already been gone all week. I just want to get on here and say hi.
Thanks for joining in.
Thank you. It was really good seeing everybody this weekend, I can't wait for Film Fest, man. Good night.
Oh yeah. Good night.
All right, brother. Have a good one. All right, so any more I apologize to the comments, guys. I'm sorry there was just so many people on here, so much going on. I didn't get a chance to stay on the comments. So
I
if you
couldn't
guys
even see
have
the
any
comment.
questions with now just the five of us, I think we can address some of it unless Shanji is about to go take a nap because Shanji usually goes to sleep at 6 o'clock anyway, so he's awake at that time. But little mama might have given him something that because people were asking what is he nibbling on. You got the accent.
Dang, that's a throwback.
But we'll cover comments. We'll cover Film Fest. I think for the most part we covered most of the Tinter battles. So if you guys got any questions, we'll hit those comments now. Go ahead and put it out there. If you got to re-put it again, uh, do so, and we'll try to address those.
I
Now,
wanted to I wanted to say something else that like I really liked with the team aspect for the flat glass too is you had the team, the same people, the same team working together on those boards as well. So you weren't really interfering with some other competitor if you were shaking that board stuff, it was like your
Oh
own
yeah,
team. So that worked out pretty well, I think, as well.
yeah. They had their own station.
Yeah, yep.
Other thing that I forgot to mention to him, like in the production side, having numbers on cars. So when they are commentating on some team in specific car, the camera guys can just point that car specifically because they was commentating in some people like okay, let's for Danny Munoz, he's doing this and that, but the camera was like in car number I don't know with in my
Oh, right. Yeah,
so
yeah.
having
all right.
specific
So
numbers on cars
Jordan,
because they don't know the names on the teams, but at least the number on the car number three, we're talking about this car number three, these guys here doing this, so the camera can go, okay, look for it. It's there.
I do want to answer Jordan's. What's your favorite moment? And I want to kind of ask each one of you to answer this one as well too. But for me, it's very simple. I am a family man. I consider this as my extended my second family. So to me, it was the Miller brothers winning and showing each other love and sport and doing it as brothers. It was me seeing Tanny come hug Fernando and being emotional. It was me seeing Sean G and Avery go at it, but then hug each other and cry, and then little mama being right there to support both of them. It's that it's the family aspect. Like I remember from like Amelia Island, my biggest moment was Marco and his kid coming out when they did the intro, and it's to me it's always the human touch. It's the love. It's the emotions, man. Honestly, over everything else, my hairs are fucking up like goosebumps like crazy because this is what everything's about right here, like the love right here, the respect. We are all competitors, we all got egos, we all got like we can be assholes all we want, but at the end of the day it's the love for each other. And what we do when we do have a situation, we all stand together. And I just want to focus more on that than the negativity of it. The positivity, like Johnny Blade says, you cut out the negativity, right? Like it's the love, man. So for me, the biggest thing was seeing the emotion of the champions, and even Iliu and beyond, even all the other competitors, their love for each other, like hey, coming together, Cedro and Bruce Savage. I mean, come on, like it was just the respect and the love and working together. I think is more than anything else. It was the highlight for me. Um, there's a lot of highlights, but those are mine. So if you guys want to share, go ahead one at a time.
I think
I do it.
mine. Oh, go ahead, Fernand.
I don't know. I was gonna say I do it because of that. And I had a discussion the other day, the last night, over there in the lobby. You remember, Cash, and I was saying like, okay, I do it because of that. The one that I want to beat is myself. It's my bar, and I want to cross my bar. And it's people in the way that you got to knock down to cross the bar. But that's the way it is. This is competition. So, but I do it because of that, because I want to make more friends. I want when I walk to a room, I want everybody be welcoming. Having 50 people and 40 talking about behind your back, and then just 10 doing like okay, but I do it because of that, because of family, because of friends, because and I want to beat myself. That's it. I'm competitive. That's the way it is. I'm not doing because I want to say I'm better than everybody else.
Love it.
and
Love
and,
it.
and that was yesterday. And as soon as I walked to a room with the belt and everything, of course, right now we're bragging a little bit because that's part of it. But as soon as I walked to a room, I told Tani, I feel like it's it's done. Like it's nothing. It's like when you see that when the people start having money that they try to buy the car that they never have, and then they start buying watches and they start buying houses and buying clothes and everything, and then they start actually really managing the money, and they realize that they want a piece of jewelry and they go and buy it, and that's it. It's gone. I already have it. It's gone. That emotion is gone. The goal was going and get it, and that emotion is gone, vanish. So I did it. I got the belt. I walked to a room, and I told Tani, it's done. I have it, but it's done. It's what else? I already have it.
John G, go ahead. What you got, bro?
I think my favorite moment was seeing Cash on that damn windshield with that torch. It just shocked the hell out of me. To see the time that you put in, and I, 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 I can't even explain it. It just made my heart melt because I'm like, I helped teach him that stuff,
I was
and
just about
look
to
at
say
him.
that. I'm like, you're my teacher, bro. Like, you're my teacher. You brought me that, and then me going against Fernando at the event we did brought me that confidence. And after that, we only played with it a couple times at the shop. I don't play with the torch. I don't use the torch, but I was shocked. Actually, that would be my second thing was when I saw my name as number 8. I was like, wait a minute, like I was just doing it just to be one of the guys, have fun, but to show up there, and I was like, damn, dude. And there was a little controversy on my thing too. Like, but you know what? I'm one of those guys. I'm not gonna discuss it. I told who I needed to tell, but I was like, you know what? It is what it is. But I love that I got to be part of it. But I do thank you. That was all you. John G is my teacher, and you, the little things you gave me, bro, it's phenomenal. And you've taught so many people. I still remember from Amelia Island, you got the freaking window, the back window in your hand, and you're telling people how to do it, how to take out those on the chargers, not to have those fingers. So yes, there's like I said, there's a lot of moments on it, but my highlight was the family aspect. Yes, that was definitely a shocker and a surprise, and to hear Carlos's comment as well is like seeing that, hey, growth in the thing. And I am more of a businessman than I am an installer, but I do take the installation part very seriously. I went last year at XTC. I went into the second round, and people were surprised at that as well. So and that goes to Ryan Wilcox as my trainer on that aspect, because Ryan has helped improve my game a lot. And just like what Fernando says, my goal always is to beat myself. How do I improve myself for tomorrow? Whether it's a 0.01% of it, whether it's 1% of it, whether it's 10% of it, the goal is how do I get better? Same thing with the film. How do we make film better? How do we make a better event? How do we make a better group? How do we make a better community? That's literally what it comes down to. But I love you, bro. Thank you. That means a lot. That seriously means a lot. What you just said right there, bro. But you are my teacher, and all credit goes to you on that one.
Just try to help, man.
Love you, bro. All right, what you got, La Boo Boo? This was your first one, man. What was your favorite moment?
It's my first. I mean, just like any other event too, bro. Like I enjoy seeing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Spending time, hanging out. But overall, like I said, the family, like what you were talking about, bro. I love that. That was real present in this one. You know what I'm saying? Very to me, it was more intimate too, and it was a good time. I did want to tell Carlos. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting no souvenirs for big folks, bro. But maybe next year. You know what I mean? I didn't get my hoodie, Carlos.
Go ahead, Mr. Assassin.
So I kind of it's kind of the same for me, I guess. We had the camaraderie, and the competition. Basically, there's this whole family feel. Like I saw it all over the place. I saw, like you mentioned, like Ilyu and Beyond, and the love and stuff there, and them looking out for each other, like when we were having breakfast and Ilya was like, "Don't tell him that, you're gonna get in his head," like he's like trying to calm him down and stuff. When little mama comes over and grabbed Avery, I didn't know what she said, but I knew that she had something passionate there to say to him, and then to hear that story, what she did say to him too, like that. These are all like true emotions. I mean, like people, the passion, like I guess it's the passion, that I saw this weekend in everybody. And these competitors and everything. If if there wasn't that passion there, we wouldn't have this level of competition or competitor. And when
Right.
you have that level of compassion and competitors, you're also gonna have um a little bit of um,
Disagreements.
disagreements and stuff. Yeah, right. That's just going to be part of it, and I don't think there's anything we can do about that. But as always, it's so great to see everybody, get to spend some time with everybody. The dinners and stuff. And the chats. Are always a great time too. But I had a lot of favorite moments, but a lot of my favorite moments, I think, were just seeing that love between people. I saw a lot of great hugs between different people.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, a lot of hugging, bro. This a
there's
lot of
there's a
hugging for
lot of
sure.
love.
A lot of love, bro. A lot of
Yeah.
love.
I mean the other always the best part is, and I know there's pictures being shared, is that the second hand smoke for myself, like outside, that the smoking hangout, it is always the best conversations are there, just the hangout. And so sometimes, I'll just take the damn first hand smoke for the second hand smoke, because I'm kind of getting tired of just having the second hand smoke. But
I got a cigar for you,
What
Cash.
did you just admit that you're hitting it now? Is that what you just did? Did he just say that? Is that what I just heard?
Oh man, I'm trying to play with the screens, which one works the best, but I
Did
guess.
he say
Thomas,
he inhaled? Is
Thomas,
that
you
what he
want a
just
little
said?
bit of hand sanitizer?
See, I need that demonio agua.
Oh man.
Oh, you know what? Earlier we were talking a little bit about the judges and stuff like that too, and I wanted to bring it up. At one point, Mike Sanchez, he turned to me with the little crayon in his hand. He's like, "You want my job?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "You want my job?" And I was like, "No." I said, "As much as it sucks removing this film, I think that what you're doing sucks even worse."
Look, Mike Sanchez is a great guy, and he's funny because he's so serious, and he said a joke, but he's serious. He's saying the joke, but he's like right there, poker face. So he
Yeah.
always say,
Yeah.
"Look, I don't see, I don't see. So I'm blind." That's why he did in WCT. He put the white squares on the window so he can cut the film. So he was the first one going judging the cars. And everybody was saying, "Oh, that car doesn't have any mark. That's Mike Sanchez. That
Because he blind.
he went through and he marked whatever he saw, and then the other judges is gonna come and follow it. But it's not done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
So
looking. I saw him. He was looking for the edges. He was looking for something really obvious, and
Mm-hmm.
then the other judges following with the lights and the little specs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I got Haas Evans in the comments saying the training segment was fire. I do want to say thank you to Haas for showing me his technique of trying to wet shave the top edge, because I'm trying to improve on that. I think a lot of people are trying to improve on wet shaving, because in this competition, a lot of people got knocked out because they were trying to get the extra 5 points, as we talked about before.
Yeah,
And
I
they did
love
not,
wet shaving always.
huh?
I love doing the wet shave.
Yeah. So I
Put it in
usually
the
like doing
squeegee
the wet
wet
shaving
shave.
too, because otherwise it hurts, because I'm very sensitive when.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to do it. It makes sense. It makes sense. Do you see?
But I do want to give a shout out to Haas, man. He's an awesome dude. I hope Haas will be at the film fest. So I do want to share that information because a lot of people wanted to ask about it. This is something that I put together in ChatGPT. I had a hard time putting it together, but I just wanted to share some of the basic stuff. It is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, Gas South Convention Center, which is right off of 285. I'm sorry, right off of
85.
I 85. So we are going to have auto, single, and auto team of two competition. Flat glass is going to be singles. PPF is going to be singles. And the first time ever, because this is the biggest thing I've seen in the industry since I joined, is that, hey, I have the best rep or I have the best trainer. Well, we're gonna have the very first rep versus rep competition, and they're gonna be able to hold that title for a whole year, saying, "Hey, I am the best rep or trainer."
That is
So
singles,
you
right?
have to be a W-2 employee to compete in this. Now, the reps can
Yeah,
compete in
no
the singles as
independent.
well, but for the rep versus rep, you have to be an official employee, not that hey, I sub for them or I train for them sometimes. It's strictly rep or trainer versus rep or trainer for the competition. It's a singles competition on it. Now, I saw some comments earlier that Autobahn is going to do a heat shrink. They're not doing a heat shrink. What Autobahn is doing a collaboration with the film. We want to introduce competition, right? So we have the serious competitors here, but there's a lot of you guys that are good, but they're either don't have the experience, or you may be scared, or you may have the butterflies to come and compete. So Autobahn is going to put up a mini competition for all 3 days, and they're going to give out $1,000 every hour for whoever wins in the competition. That competition is going to be just like a real singles competition is. So it's going to be between four people. Whoever wins, they will get $1,000, and you can try all 3 days. And the whole purpose on that, and this is the innovation that David Kratz came up with, is like, hey, to recoup your expenses for making a trip. So like, if we can help out recoup some of your expenses, um, why not? So uh, go with the pros, go with the non-pros, but you can try out multiple times. You just have to sign up every hour. They're gonna do a competition, and whoever the winner is out of the four is gonna get $1,000. Now there are gonna be other events as well, and there is gonna be another vendor that is gonna be doing a heat shrink battle as well, and they're gonna have some prizes. Pioneer is gonna do some stuff as well, and they're gonna give out some kegs. Expel is coming out with something unique, and we'll share that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and share it anyway. They're gonna be the first ever to exhibit a boat at this event, and they're gonna show you guys Marina PPF. And there's gonna be some stuff go with that to give you a prize on that. And we're working with other vendors to lock in a more fun, engaging event for you. Yes, we are going to have a workshop. We are going to have some training aspect of it. We'll be doing some information on that in the next few months. We are also going to invite any trade school student to come in, and we will give you a free ticket if you are a current a trade school student. And I don't care if you're just in Atlanta. You can be anywhere. You get here, you show me that you're a student of a trade school. I will let you in this show for free, and you can enjoy it and see if this is a trade that's maybe something that you want to get into. And we are going to be reaching out to some trade shows, trade schools around Atlanta to invite people for that. For the singles competition, it is $2.99. If you guys want to know what the pricing is, for the team competition, it is $5.99, and for the rep competition, it is $1.99. For the rep versus the rep. Now, entrance to the event, if you are 17 and under with adult, it is free. If you are 18 and over, it is going to be $77 early bird until March, and then after that, it will be $99. So those are some of your fees and stuff. You can go to weare-film.com to register after next week, because right now we just have a soft launch on the website to just put some information out. We are waiting on the hotels to give us block dates and discounts, so that way we can share that with you guys and put it all on the website one time. So the registration will start sometime next week. We'll put up a notification when that will be. Other than that, there is a very fun first day event that well, before the event, we're doing a welcome dinner. This is already locked down. This is gonna be provided by Expel, EPD, and Rewire Technology. You got prime rib and grilled salmon buffet with the 3 hour all you can play card. We're gonna have bowling. We're gonna have gravity ropes. We're gonna have laser tags, billiard. And the ticket for this is $20, whether you're a kid or adult. There's
Limited
more than enough
limited
for you, and
availability on
that
these
$20
tickets.
goes straight to TFACT. So those are some of the information. If anybody wants to ask any questions on it, let us know. I'll answer them. And you know, I just wanted to share this information out, and I appreciate you guys hanging out this late. I know a lot of you guys said this is past your bedtime, but will there be the electric shaver at Film Fest? No. That answer is no. There will not be no filing. There will be no torching. There will be no electric shavers at that at Film Fest. We will be coming out with more information. We will have trainers. We will highlight some of the trainers, and I will show you the three of the trainers are on the screen right now. You're gonna have Fernando Saints, Sean G, Titman, and Ryan the Assassin. Those are gonna be few of our trainers out there that will help you improve your game if you want to do it at no additional cost. You just come in with the entry fee or a competition, and you guys can work together and do whatever you guys want to do. Um, okay, so now any question? Help me out, Cash. Judge not competing. Our judge not competing. Kyle, you and me will talk. I know that's what you were kind of talking about again. We kind of discussed this before, so let's have that conversation in this week so we can put up something on that. So, um, what else questions are there? When we can wrestle it after? And we use a sender file. Hey, after the event, whatever, after hours, whatever you guys want to do, that's up to you guys. But at Film Fest, we will not have extra contamination because there's already always contamination at these event halls. Now, the event hall I want to do talk about the convention center. Gas South is a badass convention center. We have the West End that's connected to it with the Starbucks, with the rooftop bar. It is phenomenal place. Where if you're not familiar with Atlanta, it is straight shot from the airport on I-85. You don't have to change freeway. As soon as you get out of the airport, you just take 85 north, and the gas out is right off the freeway. We wanted to make it convenient. We wanted to make it easily accessible. That's one of the reasons why we're doing it in Atlanta, because you can get 1,000 flights into Atlanta. Most of them are direct. It's the busiest airport. So plenty of flight options for you to come in. For a lot of you guys that are local, it's within driving distance. Um, and we have 3 hotels that we're going to be working with. We're going to be working with the Westin, which is connected to it. And then we're going to be working with the Holiday Inn and the Embassy Suites, which is within the same like little corner without crossing any streets. There are plenty of activities to do around it. Obviously, we got the main event for the welcome dinner, but there is Top Golf, there is Andretti's, there is uh, there's a mall right across the street. All kind of food, Jamaican, Korean, Indian, everything you can think about. Anything you want to add, Labubu, to it?
No, I think you said everything.
You were laughing, so I just wanted to make
I'm just
sure.
huh.
Uh,
There's all kinds of shit, bro. You want to sing karaoke? You want to go to the best shoe shows? You want the best hot wings in this motherfucker? Like we got everything.
That's true. That's why we picked this.
We got it all, bro.
So, and I will say this: shout out to Important Sauce. Important Sauce has already agreed, and I'm gonna also gonna be working with ATR. I'm pretty sure we'll make this happen too. Is that there will
Don't
be
tell me he's gonna have a pool full of like instead of water, gel.
No, no,
That
no.
no, we're
Well,
gonna
that's what
have
they're saying.
good
Yeah.
idea.
already
We're gonna have an Insta
available
gel. We're gonna
for
have no. I mean, an
people to
important sauce
use
dunk
for
tank.
the competition and for the training. Richard has
Oh,
already agreed that he will provide 20 some bottles for people to be able to use them, whether they want to use it for a competition or whether they want to use for training. So therefore, you're not having the situation that Sean G just had at Tinter Battles and trying to bring in Sauce or ATR and have a miss hap and that. So I'm gonna try to work with ATR. I'm pretty sure we'll get it done one way or another. That we'll have ATR there as well. So for removals, you'll have some ATR to be able to use, so you don't have to transport your own ATR. Obviously, you're going to be able to bring in your own tools and tint it however you want. Yes, with Film Fest, you tint it how you tint at your shop. You want to pull out the seal, you can pull out the seal. You want to do a Spider-Man style, upside down, whatever way works for you, you will be able to do that at the competition. There will be no files, there will be no electric shavers, there will be no torches. You can do everything else with normal tools.
no extra points.
No extra points.
Yeah, no, no,
We'll
none
be
of that.
coming out with the rules and
Because
regulations soon on all that stuff. Uh
the worst thing that of extra points that everybody's then I'm better than you, blah blah blah. It's just well, how is called that thing that the guy is sitting down over the tank and you throw the ball
Huh?
and then
Dunk tank. Dunk tank.
Dunk tank.
you can
something.
have that full of gel.
Yeah.
Yeah, full of important sauce. We're gonna have an
Yeah,
important
importing
sauce
sauce,
dunk
a
tank,
tank
baby.
full of importing
We're gonna
sauce,
work
and you
that
throw
out.
the
I
ball.
mean, Justin or Jeremy and Dustin are talking about a gel wrestling party. I mean, that sounds like that
What?
might be some fun.
Oh,
Gel wrestling?
we're
Oh
going
yeah.
on a pole, all full of gel.
Oh yeah.
A wet jail T-shirt contest.
Yeah. Oh man.
I
Yeah.
like the
So
wrestling idea though.
I'm
That's
also
good.
gonna share the location just for you guys, so you guys can kind of see what it is. So this is the entrance. This is a beautiful, beautiful convention center. That's one of the reasons why we picked it, because we wanted you guys to have the best experience.
We need to go back and shoot another video then.
Yeah, we'll shoot another video,
We'll shoot
but
another video again.
you
We'll
know
go back there.
this is your entrance here. We're gonna be on the bottom floor. They got plenty of seating inside. This is the main event area. We'll be in the very first this area all the way down to here, if you can see it on the where my mouse is. But this is gonna be closest to the west end side of the convention. So just want to kind of share that with you guys, that this is a really cool place, and it's going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal event. Can't wait to see what we do with here. But
Right.
ain't no Diddy. Donna said, "Ain't
I
no."
think
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Bro, Adonis is gonna be the ref, man.
Diddy.
I think you had mentioned it and stuff about the other competitions and stuff, but I want everybody to know too, like we're really gonna try to what do you say? How do you say it? Influence or encourage all the vendors to try to do some sort of fun activity, training, something like that. If we have to give them ideas or whatever, just to try to have stuff for you for people to do like the whole time.
Yeah, so that is with film. Our goal is to not have another just a competition event, but to have a full round enjoyment, engaging event. Okay, so there's stuff for competitors, there's stuff for family, there's stuff for learning, there's stuff for just attending.
This man right here, boy. This man right here just keep firing them shots. I don't know who's in the chat, yo, but y'all, whoever's in there, y'all listen to this
Is
speed
there a
right now.
fountain? There are multiple fountains at this place. There's
What's up?
actually a
Whoa,
little
whoa,
lake
whoa,
right
whoa.
there.
First of all, No fire alarms will be pulled at this place because this place does
no
not play,
fire
bro.
alarms.
This ain't Chattanooga. This motherfucking Duluth. They gonna find your ass in the cameras. They gonna look for you. They ain't gonna leave till they find you. So this ain't Chattanooga.
Yeah, this is the newer. This is newer convention center. It's renovated. The hotel is brand new, but this is a nicer area. They are very strict. We will have a fire marshal present. We will have a police officer present. We will have a med present. Like it's part of the contract for us to have this venue. Is we have to have these people present at the venue. So there's no hanky panky going on, but
Hold on. First of all, the fountain's so big, y'all don't have enough soap to fuck with it.
don't challenge these fools. Do
All right.
not challenge these fools, okay?
All right, you're gonna have to bring a pallet of soap. So if you got the balls to do that, I'll take the charge for you. Let's see.
Dude, you're opening a can of worm ass right here, bro. No.
Let's get it started. Let's see what's up there.
Let me just do this. Let me just do this.
That's all right. You can take me out. It's okay. I already know. The people have heard, bro. The people
I love messing with TK.
It's been recorded, bro. It's been recorded. Let's see.
But no, don't give these guys challenges. So we're gonna have some great stuff, guys. Like we got some great vendors that we're trying to work out with some great ideas on. So it's gonna be enjoyment. Like I said, to kick off the Thursday night. Oh, here's the other thing we're gonna do. So, all right, I'll send you an invite. Give me 1 second here, Kyle. If you want, I'll put you on here as well too. So give me 1 second. I'll send you guys the invite. We're taking this overtime.
My phone's gonna die.
Hey, Les.
I just plugged mine up. I just plugged my phone up because it was about to die.
I lost my thought. What I was gonna say, man. Damn it. Let me send these two guys the invite first, and then I'll come back to it. But you guys go ahead and discuss something.
You probably lost your thought because you already said it.
No. It was something else I was gonna say, and I lost it halfway with Kyle and Milwaukee Nats.
Full uniforms for Phil.
Oh man. Right, let's send this here. All right, there you go, fellas. I just sent the link to you guys. So what was the thing? The rules and the regulations. So we are going to take these competitions is going to be a serious competition. We are going to have some of the best judges out there. We're really going through the qualification for who's going to be able to judge. So that is going to be one thing that we are going to be taking very, very seriously on this. So we want to have fun, but the competitions, please don't get it wrong. It will be a serious competition. It will be seriously judged. We will have matching cars. I will make sure that happens for PPF as well as for auto side. There will be matching cars for that.
Richard, you in the bathroom?
He's frozen, bro.
Jordan was asking if we're going to do anything for the kids.
So we're trying to figure out some stuff that we will have some games and stuff there for the kids. But I haven't anything locked in 100% to share that, but I will. But the biggest thing we're trying to do is there a dress code? I'm in bed after a 14-hour drive. No, just show us above here, you're good, okay? Like as long as it's above the nipples, you're good.
No flip-flops.
This is going to be an awesome event. Hell yeah. But for the kids, bro, Jordan, like the kickoff is literally meant for the kids because main event is a kid and adult friendly place. It's kind of like going to
I wonder if he means
like Thomas.
Activities. Huh?
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher end Dave and Buster's.
No. So it's like Dave and Buster's, but with a bowling alley. A big bowling alley.
Exactly. So the food is going to be
like
good.
Kid-friendly games and stuff like that. You know, like the games where the kids like to play for them tickets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jordan was talking about a
Oh yeah, I got
competition for
you.
the
I do the
kids.
same thing you do, but left-handed. It's all in that.
Competition for the kids.
There we go.
That's
He's
what I'm
back.
wondering if that's what he means.
Oh,
So
competition for kids? That'd be
we
cool.
will
We can
do
set something up.
a little competition for the kids, yes. Because I do want our next stars to get a little experience. I love that aspect of it. That what we try to do at the reunion as well. We will bring that over here because that was something that actually Ryan came up with, and I think that was beautiful because Ryan's
Yep.
got two of his kids, and they love the way Juliana handles a film,
Don't
man.
be doing
I
that,
mean, that
Ryan.
she can be a
Close your mouth.
kick-ass installer. So either Richard's high or he's drunk, but it looks like he's got.
Never drunk, dude. I quit that. I'm high.
Yeah.
He's high. Look at that.
But I had a good idea. That was my excitedness.
It's the sauce king.
Fun idea for like a fun competition next time. I think it would be pretty funny if we do teams and you got a tint. We could do a door or back window or maybe windshield would be fun. But say me and Sean are on the same team. Sean's right hand gets tied to my left hand. So we have to
Use the
use each
outside
other's
hand.
hands.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like doing it alone with a third hand.
Y'all gonna have to be
Maybe
like the
I
same
am high.
size, arms,
Hey,
and everything.
I think
I
I'm
was
gonna go
gonna say,
home with Mama
I'm
and
getting
use my
kind of
third
he's
hand.
high. He's high.
We're coming from
I like
Tinter
it.
Battles. We're high on the
Or we
excitement.
could just like tie them behind the back, so it's just a left and a right, and we have to share.
He's high.
At first, I was gonna say, you ever seen somebody do the blindfold and they put their arms behind their back, and then they put on the same jacket, and that person's arm, the other person behind them does the arms.
Yeah. For 10, bro.
I thought about that, but that'd get kind of gay after a few steps.
Yeah, because that third hand might come up.
What happened?
You said hand, I'm thinking third leg.
Whatever gets the job done, right?
Oh man, Kyle got dressed for us.
Oh man, yeah.
It looks like you just got home, man.
Got a shirt.
What time did you get home, boss?
We got home about what is it now? 9. It's about 2 hours ago.
Oh shit.
We left at 4:30 this morning.
All right.
That could have been us too, Cash.
That was my idea. Bye, y'all. I gotta go eat.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Have a good one. So, yeah. Any questions, guys? Let us know. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. There's a lot of we're putting a lot of contingency plans for a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of planning. This event's already been planned out for the last 4 months. We have a team of 18 people that are planning this, so it's not just one person putting the ideas together. There's a team of people. Whatever ideas has been put out, it's been discussed multiple times, and the team has agreed on it to pursue it. So just wanted to say thank you to the Film Fam team as well. Some of you guys are anonymous, but I do appreciate you guys putting your effort and soul into this to make this one of the biggest event. And I guarantee you we will be one of the biggest event for this industry that will uplift this industry, because that's the goal of film, is that we want to be the leaders and mentors to uplift this industry. And by not us just doing it, but being part of Tinter Battles, being part of WFCT, being part of other events to do it together, because I'm sick and tired of just being like, it's me, myself, and I. I want us. That's why we went just from film to we are film, because that we are is very important.
Yep. Cut the check, Cash. Cut the check.
What's up, Kyle? What you got for us, baby?
Cut them checks.
Kyle's half asleep. Just let y'all know.
Yeah.
I know how Kyle feels right now, bro. I've been feeling that way for about the last 20 minutes.
Still driving. Feel like I'm driving still.
Yeah, you get that like road days, right?
Road drunk, man.
We left Houston at 4:30 this morning, and it was 95 the whole way until we hit
It's yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
made it to Atlanta in like 11 hours, and
Wow.
nothing. It was just
Oh man.
dead stop from downtown to Top Golf. It was dead stop.
Oh Jesus.
Dang.
That's the worst time to get that too. You already have all that time under your belt. And, like,
Yep. And you,
how many times did you doze off in that traffic?
I didn't. I was lucky. We watched Netflix the whole way, so I didn't doze off.
You drove or Hannah drove?
She didn't drive, bro. I drove.
Yeah, bro, he ain't gonna let her drive that dude truck, bro.
Nah, she drives it more too.
Oh man.
Trust me.
So Tyler's asking, where's the location? Location is in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the Gas South Convention Center right off of I-85.
Yeah, the website will be up soon next week. So
Well, the website's already
everybody
up. Soft launch is
or
up.
you can see basic stuff right now on the website.
Yeah, so you can see the location, and you can see some of the stuff that we're going to be doing. More information will be added in the next week, and we'll have an official launch next week where tickets will be open to purchase for both the attendees and the competitors. Like I said, team of two for the auto tint, singles auto, singles flat, and singles PPF. There are going to be some great side mini events. So what we just talked about, any of these crazy ideas that you guys want to see there, we will work with the vendor and have them come up with some crazy ideas. I was actually talking to TJ because Soxio 2.0 is going to be coming on and being part of this. And I was telling him, maybe we give them a couple soak ropes, so they gotta braid them and then put a cup of water, and then whoever soaks up the most water first wins. I don't know. Maybe something like that. So TJ was like, we'll come up with some idea. But hey, man, congratulations to adding TJ to your team, bro. I think he's a great addition. I know he's worked a whole bunch of events for you, and you guys have a great relationship, but I think he's a phenomenal dude, bro.
Yeah, dude. He and like I said, and everybody's seen it. I don't like to sit behind the booth. Like, I want to walk and see everybody and talk to everybody and go mess with and do what I've got to do. And I've never asked him to run the booth. He's just like, hey, I'm coming and I'll run the booth. Like, he enjoys doing that. But the thing with TJ is he's very sales oriented, and he knows, this and everything like that. And it was a good fit. And it's actually good for me too, because I can actually step back and just kind of let it scale on its own and let it grow on its own and let somebody else handle it, and then he just comes to me with the problem.
Yeah.
Good, bro. It's hard to find good people, man.
No, TJ is an awesome dude, bro. And we were just talking about his weight loss journey too, bro. Like, man, the dude was 320 pounds just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That is crazy how much he's lost. And, Sean G is another one that's kept the weight off, because the biggest problem with weight is, man, it's not just losing it, is how you maintain it, keep it off. And the amount of bottles that Sean G shared, man, it just kind of gave me a little that's a lot of maintenance to stay on top of, bro. Like, and as a big dude, I can feel the pain. I mean, I feel the pain in the back, I feel the pain in the knees, I feel the pains in the feet. It's everywhere. And as you're getting older, it sucks, and you can feel it more.
So what's up, Kush? Are we gonna reactivate our challenge? I mean, we might as well.
No. Forget that.
Months,
No. I can't do it with you. You sabotage too much. No.
Bro, what are you talking about? Sabotage? Well, there is no.
Well, if we do a challenge, you and me cannot not have a meal until that challenge is done. Well, like that has to be done. You and me cannot have a meal.
Bro, why is it my fault?
And
self-control.
Peer pressure.
Why is it my fault?
1,000 plus one. Okay. You know how they tell you, like, stay away from someone who was in high school. Like,
no, man, come on.
That guy.
Nah. That ain't my fault, because I was losing it and your ass wasn't. That ain't my fault, and we was eating the same shit. So how the fuck does that work?
Are we doing side bet?
Hey man, we had this thing before, bro. We were having a weight loss challenge, $100 a pound, right?
Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
Carlos say?
I was up a few pounds on him, bro, and he just quit.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you, meth is a hell of a drug, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I just needed about 3 weeks, bro,
Never,
and then
never mind the
and then
spots
just
it puts
lock
in
me
your
up for 3
face.
weeks after that, so I get off of it good, and then we straight.
But here's the thing, Kyle. Here's the thing. This dude does a bet. Then he comes over to the shop and he's like, "Yeah, it's my eating time. Let's go. We're going to go eat." Dude, how are you gonna take me to a restaurant on a daily basis and then we're supposed to be losing? And then he goes like, "Well, just eat the chicken, bro. Like it's just protein. It's just protein. Like it's just like." And then we're not ordering one dish. We're always ordering multiple dishes. Like the thing is,
It's all protein though.
people
No
that have
carbs,
hung
no
out
nothing.
with
Just
us, they
straight
know
meat.
how we eat.
Just
We
straight
eat like
meat.
real fat boys. Okay, we don't
Straight
eat
meat.
like
I don't know what he's talking
regular people. Oh, no. You want to put it out here? Let's put it
about.
out here like it's real.
I mean, we are putting it out there, but I
Hey,
don't know
Ryan,
if bro. Like,
we've
Ryan, go ahead, Ryan.
almost everybody except
Ryan.
Kyle has eaten with us.
Yeah.
How do we eat, Ryan? Like when we go to any restaurant, whether we've been there or not, how many dishes? If there's 3 of us,
Hey,
how
I
many
told
dishes
Fernando
do
he couldn't have the lobster tail last night, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, I won. Yeah.
He said he won.
I say he won.
He won, and you let him have the lobster.
Yeah, you're right. He did have the lobster. Okay.
You say choose a nice place. Then I chose a place. When I get in, I saw the covers on the table. I say I don't know what I chose, but white cloth on the tables is good.
Eddie V's.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who got the $145 seafood tower?
No,
we didn't get no seafood tower.
I think everybody behaves.
No, everybody got what they wanted, man, but they weren't doing it like no seafood
Yeah.
tower. Now everybody got the steak and lobster, I think.
We go to the one in Nashville all the time, man. It's $145 seafood tower every time.
Yep. Oh man. I mean, I wanted to, man, but
All right, guys. I want to go ahead and let's call it a night. It's 10 o'clock. Y'all tired? I'm tired. We need to all get some sleep. It was wonderful seeing every one of you guys, man. I love y'all. You guys make this event so much fun, and it's always a pleasure seeing you guys. And I really mean it when I say you guys are our family, man. And my biggest thing is seeing the people more than the events, but the events are always fun as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
to the
great seeing
champs, bro.
everybody.
And congratulations to the champions.
Yeah, to the champions.
And until next week, we'll see you, and we'll come back with the Monday morning motivation next week. Sorry that didn't happen this week. And then we'll bring the wheel next week because we're all tired to spin the wheel right now, man.
Are we gonna give anything away, bro?
We'll make it up next week, man. We'll make it up on the wheel next week.
I mean, I gotta say, I do have something pretty interesting. If you wanted to do one thing.
Well, I'm too tired right now. My kid is bothering me. He's he wants me to put him to sleep. It's past his bedtime, so
it'll be a surprise for next week's live. Then.
All right, guys. Any last words, Kyle? Fernando?
See y'all next week.
Yeah. Good night. Good night, everybody. Shit, we about to pass out right now.
All right, Mr. Assassin, finish it off.
Later.
All right. Bye.